Ahoy mateys, welcome to an unusual type of video. This is definitely not because I lost the audio or anything. Our mission today is to help find the map pieces to the vault. And since Jason took to sailing the ship, I decided to do some scouting. I take a look at this beautiful sunset and realize we're being chased by a megalodon. I'm sure that won't hurt us though. But before I get a chance to warn the others, I realize another problem. Jason's been sailing straight towards an island. I do some quick checks and jump off. I thought I'd help by fighting off some skeletons. This was immediate regret though, as this captain was straight up trying to kill me. The heck, what did I ever do to you? Since he was clearly much stronger than me, I made a brave decision to return back to the ship. Being back on the ship definitely made me feel a lot safer. Also, Jason brought our first piece of treasure. With the map piece found, we decided to unanchor the ship. It takes a while, but however, during this time I realized how nice Jason's hat looks. In fact, he reminds me of Captain Jack Sparrow himself. As the ship begins to sail, I notice boy is left behind. At first, I begin to laugh, however I immediately start panicking. Jason then assures me that he'll be able to teleport once he swims far enough and sees a mermaid, and with that ease on my mind, we continue to sail forwards. It is all smooth sailing though, as we discover a pirate ship in the distance. After having a closer inspection, we realize it's a skelly ship. I fire my gun in order to get his attention. The music then begins to pick up and we all run to positions. I realize I need more cannonballs, so that's what I quickly go and grab. After loading the cannons, we shoot towards the ship, and as you can see, we're able to sink it pretty easily. The enemy ship shoots some cannonballs, so it looks like it at least went down fighting. After the ship has been sunk, we grab all the treasure left behind. Boy mounts the grappling hook and I help him take the treasure off of it. We then take all the treasure back to the captain's quarters and we continue on our journey. Since we had a bit of downtime on our hands, Jason decides to let boy sail the ship. I then sneak up on Jason as he's trying to do the scene out of Titanic with Saya. He then realizes I'm watching and then runs for it. I agree to never mention that again, and with that settled, we continue on our way. Our next location lies past these rocks. At this point, we're wondering if boy will be able to get past these in one piece. We get a close call, however, boy proves himself to be worthy of sailing our ship. We reach the final island and Sai grabs the last piece of the map. She then tries to introduce us to her new friends, and with help from Jason, she's safely back on board. Boy tries to play some music to me to help ease the mood, however, I realize we've still got a long journey ahead of us and decide to unanchor the ship. To make it seem like I'm doing something, I angle these sails, and as a result we reach the next island much faster. On our way there, I realize the island's trying to sink us, so we swim up to the island. Jason's then chased by all of his PlayStation friends, and it's up to me to save him from these console peasants. Be gone. I come back for the loot and see that Jason's being chased by a skeleton. I watch him blind himself, and being the good friend that I am, I realize he's got this all under control. However, on our way there, we come across a little problem. I'm a bit scared, so I look to Jason for some advice. He straight up jumps off the island, and so I do the same. Breaking my legs was no fun, but at least we can go back to the ship now. I look over to boy as he's on the grappling hook, and then realize he's going for Jason, so I just carry on swimming. Immediately after, my treasure just disappears. I begin to panic. I start looking around the whole ship, realize I can't find it. I have one more look underwater. However, after not being able to find it, I give up. At this point, I'm just thinking, as long as the other crewmates don't find out, I should be good. As a clever little plan, I asked Jason to show me how to fish. His fishing is so bad that I decide to push him overboard. We make it to the final island and it's my duty to protect the ship. As everyone makes their way down, I think to myself, can I truly protect this behemoth of a ship? I then realized boy's making his way to the edge of the island. I tried so hard to remain on the ship, to remain calm and not get tempted by the goals. However, being the gold digger I am, I jump straight in and go for the chest. I take it back to the ship so it's nice and safe. I then see boy bring another chest back. This guy truly understands the importance of teamwork, and my gosh, we are lucky to have him. Boy then heads back to fetch more chests. I then turn the ship so we're able to grab the loot much easier. And damn, look at that aim. I now realize why people call me a hooker, although that might not be related to this game thinking about it. I grab my next chest and put it back on board. However, as soon as I do, boy decides to take my one and only job. Unable to get it back, I decide just to help out and recover the chests. I then step in front of the boat, and then as I turn around I realize something. That's the treasure I've been looking for this whole time. This boy grappled it and left it on the side of the ship. This whole time it's been on the side of the ship, just chilling there. And then remember how I felt back then when I lost the treasure, how I let everyone down. And I turned to this boy and I, in a fit of rage, tell him nothing and grab the treasure because it's his first time, so I just let him off. We then bring all the treasure back to the ship. Jason's chased by a few skeletons and I tried to shoot one to protect him. Boy then grapples him back onto the ship. We bring the rest of the treasure chest back to the captain's quarters. Now we just have to make it safely back and sell off these chests. I convince everyone to lock up boy. He tries to play me a little song, however, I'm not having it. He's getting locked up for what he's done. Everyone somehow agrees, and boy's banished to the brig. We all make our way there to greet him. I do a little dance as a little way of victory. However, I quickly realize that this guy's just enjoying it too much. What kind of sick pirate enjoys torture? I realize it's not gonna work and I just make my way back out. Coming up to the final island, Jason tells us to anchor the ship. However, he greatly miscalculates the distance to the port. To make it work, I drop the sails in order to get a bit closer. Once we've docked our ship, we grab the chests and start bringing it off. We sell each one by one. To end off, Jason tells us to lock him up. I'm not sure why at first, but then he also tells us to scuttle the ship. I then realize the ship's beginning to sink, so I make my way out. As I swim away, I see this ship that carried us through so much. All our hardships just turning over and sinking to the depths. I make my way to this little rowboat, and as a farewell, Saya blasts me off the rowboat. And with that, our adventure comes to an end.